Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 7 of Slime Match. As you may notice, I have a lot of stuff. I've been kind of addicted to this game off screen, and this probably might be the last episode because I pretty much maxed out everything. Got a load of resources, got a load of muns. So basically, this episode is going to be a tips and tricks, basically. And the first one is, basically, if you haven't noticed with these like trees and whatnot, let me just sort of harvest some of the stuff in this tree and get it all off. Come on, get all of it off. But yeah, so basically, as you notice, once I've harvested it all, basically this tree is entirely completely bare. But if in the late game when I got loads of money, if I remove the crop and then put it back in, it grows a new tree and it's got some little saplings. So I mean, like buds or saplings, whatever you want to call it, so it can grow a new tree again. Perfect. So it can be a bit wasteful to like use one of your fruits to then do it, but you're also growing your trees, your plants back twice as fast, which is incredibly handy. And this entire episode is going to be an episode basically about tips, tricks, and a bit of exploration, because I haven't fully explored everything entirely, which is awesome. But yes, and I'm going to show you the overgrowth, because the overgrowth is even more overgrown. Yes, indeed, it's amazing. But yes, let's head over to the moss blanket, because I don't think I've shown you the moss blanket very much. And I think I just heard a car just explode behind me when I teleported through there as well. I put a bell over there just to deal with the ferals, because the ferals are a bit annoying slightly. Yeah. Oh, you might notice my voice is a bit off. I just took my dog for a walk, and basically it started raining halfway through the. It basically started raining halfway through the walk, so I had to basically jog the rest of it. So I got slightly wet hair, and I'm a bit out of breath because I'm not very healthy. Yeah, definitely. I've been. I don't know, like irregular breathing patterns or something, but yeah, let's have a little wander around this moss blanket, and I'll talk you about some tips as well about the game while we're doing it. So basically, okay, tip number 1. Basically, I've noticed, don't combine quantum slime. Good day, thank you. Don't combine idiocy in this game, or you would knock yourself out because you didn't realise you haven't got enough energy. Great, and now the entire farm's turned into an absolute hellhole. Luckily for me it's daytime, so it's all well and dandy, and I can deal with the chaos later actually. But yes, so let's get back to where we were. Okay, so back to not being an idiot again. Hopefully this time. But yeah, so yeah, my little tip I found is don't combine quantum slimes with rad slimes, because because when the quantum slime does its weird duplication glitch thing you can do, it's like a purposeful glitch that it's like that's their personality, it's all glitchy. Basically, because a lot of times with the glitch quantum slime is it doesn't have the damaging properties of its counterpart. So say it's a rock slime or a crystal slime, touching the glitchy quantum slime, glitched one where it's all buggy, doesn't damage you. But with a rad slime on the other hand, oh damn it, there's so much tar here. So yeah, this is not very pleasant to see. But yeah, with the quantum slime, the rad quantum clone, that has the radiation aura around it as well. So you're basically doubling your radiation around you as well, because it does that. So that's one thing I've noticed you kinda shouldn't do. And what's the other ones as well? Yeah, I'm gonna basically give possibly a few ideas with how to have a self-sustaining farm ranch. Because I at the moment I'm pretty well self-sustained, because I have like one of every fruit, other than odd onions. Because that's my other little tip. I kind of don't like odd onions. Odd onions are in a way a useless veg. It's the only veg which has a randomization chance of being the fruit or veg you want, which is relatively annoying. Because basically an odd onion garden farm patch It's basically just a carrot farm, but you have a chance, a random chance of about, I think I found a maximum about maybe 8. A random chance of your carrots becoming odd onions instead of a carrot, which I find is a ludicrous way, because it takes so much more longer to get the actual veg you want, which is annoying as hell. And basically, yeah, I don't have odd onions on my farm, which is lucky for me because I swapped out the odd onions for basically the fruit next to my lime tree, so I could do that. So yeah. Ooh. And that's that indeed. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff around. Yeah, my farm is very efficient. Got two stony hen farms and 2 rooster farms, and yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, so tips in what I find for having a self-sustaining farm in the late game is you could have all of your Largo slimes, all of your Largo slimes, a pink Largo slime, because that means they'll eat anything and everything, which is very handy. It's very, very handy because you could just give them whatever you want on hand. I could do that, as I thought, yeah, there'll be absolute chaos because, yeah, these guys are teleporting over the place, which is a good tip actually while we're here. Because these guys like to teleport over the place, you can have a moment where he'll teleport into this ranch here, like this right now. He'll teleport into here, and he might, luckily for me there's no fruit in here, but if there was fruit in there, he could have eaten that and turned it into a tar. So I got myself these little guns, these little, basically, water blasters. It looks like it did actually fire on one, fire towards some actually, and yeah, it will take care of any tasks, so they don't just teleport into a barrel, eat some internal tar, and just ravage your entire ranch and eat everybody, which is pretty handy. So you basically lose only 1 slime rather than an entire farm's worth of slime, which is very, very annoying. Yeah, so yeah, that was the whole thing about the pink slimes. Another one. Another idea could be to have your entire farm filled with any sort of carnivorous Largo combination. And the reason why I think about that is because basically with fruit and veg, it's good, but it perishes if it's left too long and not consumed or picked up or put into a silo. And yeah, basically sometimes I'll have moments where, which is one thing I also noticed, farms, auto feeders will sometimes feed a bit too much, and it can be quite annoying sometimes when you're basically trying to do your business and the farm, you're wasting resources because you're feeding them faster than they can eat it, and it perishes and go bad. So the thing about it is chickens don't perish. Chickens don't go bad. Chickens don't go rotten. They might become elders, but that's not a problem because they're still consumable as foods, a food source for other slimes. So that's not a problem at all. And basically, yeah. So you could have an entire, and also means you could have all your farm, instead of having loads of gardens, have loads of corals, and just have loads of chicken farms everywhere. And you can still have favourites because you can just give them the carnivorous' favourite chicken. So you could have like roosters, you can give them roosters, stony hens, and briar hens as well, which is their main source of food as well, which is pretty good. So that's that one. You could just have one of mine. My one's sort of good. One of every. I'm able to pretty much purchase one of every fruit, fruit and veg, other than odd onions. But you know why I don't like odd onions. So yes, and yeah, that was pretty good. It just takes a bit more maintenance because I'm having to move everything around all the time, and it could be a slight nuisance sometimes. Oh hello. Yeah, it's one thing I noticed about these pods is sometimes they'll do that. Even though you've opened them, if you come near them, they might open up again and give you nothing for some reason. They'll just have the animation of it being open again. So yeah, excited, and then you get nothing. You're like, yeah, my dreams are broken. But yeah, so yeah, that's all that business and whatnot. And what some other things? I think that's pretty much it. Like an entire pink farm, or maybe a chicken farm, like a cat farm or something, which a cat ranch, which could be awesome. And I was gonna say, out of all the actual places, I think this is probably the coolest place to be in because I just like the aesthetics of this area, with all the bridges, and it's even though it's cramped, it's like a lot going on. You got your river there, you got all these caves underneath me, and you have this like level system here, which is very nice to look at. You like browns, and greens, and blues, and yeah, even that tree over there. It looks nice, and there's possibly what could be a fossil. It's massive, and it looks like there's some sort of rib cage of some sort, but I don't think it is, of course. But yeah, and let's see, yeah, quantum slimes, the water guns nearby, a few other things like that. Oh yes, what I would recommend to do is when you're starting the game as well, if you're lost, I would probably say, if just basically do as you basically would do, but as far as rooms would go, I would recommend unlocking the overgrowth, and if you get a key, unlock the unlock the indigo quarry, which is in that cave near the sea or whatever it is, and then basically from then, because you gain a whole good area of farming land, or possibly more quarries if you need them, and you get a lot of resources because you get probably around 15 fruit, 15 carrots, aka sorry pogos and carrots, 15 carrots and 15 chickadoos, pretty much every day. So that's pretty good. Saves you having to run around all the time. Sometimes you have them close on hand. And the indigo quarry has a lot of slimes, has a lot of stonies, a lot of bloom slimes, a few tabby slimes. It has rad slimes. I think I've already said rad slimes. You can get plort slimes, crystal slimes as well. So you get a lot of slimes, which unlocks a lot more resources than as if you were to, if you were to go into let's see, the moss blanket. The moss blankets, I think, in my opinion, quite far away. Unless you get the key from the, no, I was going to say from the Tabby Larjo, but Tabby Larjo doesn't give you a key, which was quite annoying in my behalf. And yes, and then that. Let's see, and then from that one, then you can unlock the cave, which I forget the actual name for the cave in the inventory, but you know the idea. And then you basically unlock the moss blanket then. And then you can unlock the door that opens to this shrine, to the actual like slime shrine, which then opens the door to this ancient ruin, because it gives you then quantum slimes, which quantum slimes are very good. Also, the laboratory is pretty handy as well, so I'd unlock the laboratory pretty early, so you get some cool stuff. And I say this might be the last episode, but whenever this area here is updated, I'll do like a update video for that, so that'll be the case. And yeah, I think I've basically said everything. I gave you my tips, I gave you a pinpoint. I have a little wander around. I think I'll go to cooler areas of this place, because this looks pretty cool here. Very like nice to see with all these patterns of all these areas. The ancient ruins is an absolute awesome place. I'm really surprised that the creators, the developers of the game, were only planning this to be a little mini zone. I'm very impressed that they were able to turn it into an entire new zone like they have now. Like, I think supposedly this was supposed to be like tiny or something, considering it's supposed to be like a mini zone. I have a feeling like it'll be like the size of like that door, which that could have been like, maybe they were intending to the ruin to be like the size of that ancient zone, but then they swapped the size over, maybe, possibly. There could have been a possibility indeed. I wonder if I could have gone onto there then. That's interesting. But yeah, so that's that, and I think I'm going to call this episode here. So, if you enjoyed this video, I don't know why I did a clap then. It's not like I was doing some sort of synchronization. 3, 2, 1. But yes, so thank you very much for watching the series of Slime Rancher. I'm very glad and happy that I almost finished on number 7. No specific reason why 7. But yes, so see you guys in an update video and the next new series to my channel. See you later. Goodbye. And remember, stay classy, guys.